You know that moment when someone looks you straight in the eyes and laughs, like your existence holds no weight to them at all. That moment when they make it painfully obvious that, in their mind, you're disposable, swappable. Just a temporary stand-in until something more exciting appears. That was me. And that was the day I realized I wasn't facing simple heartbreak. I was facing a test of my dignity, my patience, and ultimately my strength. It all started with what looked, from the outside, like the perfect relationship. She had this magnetic charm, the kind of presence that could command a room without even trying. People were drawn to her instantly. And I was no different. From the beginning, I felt lucky just to be beside her, like I'd somehow been chosen by someone who could have had anyone she wanted. I gave her everything, my time, my effort, my loyalty, even money I couldn't really afford to lose. And for a while I convinced myself it was love. But real love doesn't feel like walking on shattered glass every single day. It doesn't feel like constantly being tested, judged, or pushed until your boundaries nearly break. And slowly the cracks began to appear. They were small at first. A dismissive laugh when I talked about my dreams. An eye roll when I opened up about something that mattered to me. A phone kept face down at all times, like it was protecting secrets too delicate to ever be seen. Then came the late nights, the blurry explanations, the sudden exhaustion when I wanted to connect. Yet a spark of energy whenever her screen lit up. I told myself I was imagining things. That love meant being patient, understanding, forgiving. But deep down, something twisted in my stomach. A quiet, persistent warning that something was wrong beneath the shiny surface of our perfect relationship. The truth finally surfaced one night when I calmly asked her if something was going on. I wasn't angry. I wasn't accusing. Just tired. And that's when she laughed. Not a shy laugh. Not a nervous laugh. A cold, sharp, mocking laugh. She stared right at me and said, "You're replaceable. Do you think you're the only guy who wants me? There are tons of you. Don't act like you're special." I'll never forget the sting of those words. My heart dropped, but my mind became absolutely still. Because in that instant, everything became clear. She thought she held all the power. She thought her cruelty would keep me small, desperate, obedient. But what it really did was open my eyes. I didn't shout. I didn't beg. I didn't argue. I looked at her with a calm she didn't expect and said, "You're right. I am replaceable. And so are you. The difference is I don't have to tear someone down to feel important. You've shown me who you are. I'm done." Her smirk cracked. That fake confidence vanished. She wasn't expecting composure. She wanted a breakdown, a fight, a desperate attempt to cling to her. Instead, she got silence. She lost control. And indifference was something she couldn't handle. I stood up, grabbed my keys, and walked out without a single glance back. That night, I slept better than I had in months. Not because the pain was gone, but because for the first time in a long time, I had chosen myself. And when you finally stop letting someone else define your value, something shifts inside you. I rebuilt myself slowly. It hurt, but I did it with intention. I went back to the gym, not to impress her or anyone else, but to feel strong again. I reconnected with friends I'd pushed aside. I threw myself into goals I had abandoned. Bit by bit, I remembered who I was before she tried to convince me I was nothing. Months passed. Then she came back. It started small. A casual, "Hey, how have you been?" Late-night messages. Hints that she missed me. And then the big one, "I made a mistake. You were the best thing I ever had. Can we talk?" The irony was almost laughable. The same person who once told me I was replaceable was now trying to return. For a brief moment I felt that old pull. But then I remembered everything, her words, her laughter, the way she tried to shrink me. And I realized something important. Anyone who mocks your loyalty, who treats your heart like it's worthless, who laughs at your pain, does not deserve a second chance. So I told her calmly, the same way I had the night I left. "You were right. I am replaceable. And so are you. I've already replaced you with peace." And then I blocked her. That was it. No dramatic ending. No emotional goodbye. Just me finally free from someone who never valued me. So here's the truth I want you to take with you. When someone laughs at your worth or treats you like you're easily swapped out, don't waste your breath proving them wrong. Show them, with silence, with growth, with removing yourself from their games. Because the strongest, coldest, and most powerful response you can ever give is moving on without looking back.